Hello, everybody. Welcome back. This is the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild walkthrough, y'all. It has been way too long. I'm sorry. College has been absolutely wild, and I have not had any time to start this. If anything looks smoother at all, that's because it is. I'm officially playing this now on the Nintendo Switch 2. So yeah, we're gonna have some fun. Last I checked, we were trying to get all of those shrines right around here, right around the Dueling Peaks. So I know I got all these shrines right here. I'm pretty sure there's a shrine somewhere around there in the Hikali Woods. So I may go get that, or I'm just gonna make my run to seek out Impa. Um, so I think we're gonna have a bit of a change of plans in that I'm going to more so try to seek out Impa and do a good amount of that stuff before I then go focus out on stuff as such as getting more shrines or something like that. And I mean, wow, this just looks beautiful. This is just such a beautiful map right here. I don't think many Zelda fans appreciate enough. I mean, just how much effort they really had to put in on this map. I mean, this map is like literally like built different. Let's see, how many stones am I at or orbs? I am at 5 spirit orbs. Uh so I have enough to go pray, and the first thing I'm going to go for, and the first thing I think everyone should really go for, is going to be their stamina bars. Now, I know a lot of people are like, but Liam, we need the hearts. We're going to be fighting monsters, and we're going to need hearts. That's where you can practice fighting against mobs and all that. And when you do that, that will get you more suited, and you'll be more comfortable with only 3 hearts. Just don't try to face any Lionels yet or anything like that. I may try to get a horse at some point, just because it makes this travel right here so much quicker. It's kind of annoying that we have those people like after us. But it's gonna be what it is. I'm just gonna have to deal with that. That did not work. Okay, I'm gonna get my arrow back from that. But I'm gonna try to get a horse. I don't know what horse to get though. I'm probably gonna try to get that one of those just true color horses right there, like the dark one or the brown one right here. Um, just because that's what I'm very good at getting. Although I say that when I'm good at getting it with all the hearts and stuff and all the stamina bar. Right now I have absolutely nothing. So it's gonna make this challenge a little more difficult. But we're gonna give it maybe 1 or 2 tries just to try to get them. And then if it doesn't work that way, then we'll deal with it. Come on, calm down for me. Nope. We're probably, honestly, first horse guys, if you don't have stamina and stuff, is gonna have to be it's gonna have to be your normal multicolored horse. So it's gonna be this one right over here because they literally like they don't fight like compared to the other horses that do fight. These ones don't. These ones are just so chill. Oh, I almost threw away my sword. That's how you know I haven't played this part of the game in a long time. So right now, I'm just gonna focus on quite frankly, I'm just gonna focus on getting over to what's it called? The village, to Kakariko. I think the quicker I get to Kakariko, the quicker I'll be able to speak to Impa and get all those shrines through, and the quicker I can then move on to the next parts of everything. when I do get to Kakariko, there's gonna be a couple things I'm gonna have to complete. Uh, so it's gonna be a couple like many will say challenges, side quests, that I'm gonna have to complete. So first things first is I'm gonna try to grab these Hyrule herbs because these low key, these are important. Like I don't think many people understand like how crucial these can be in the game. Oh, Amaranth, or something like that. But like those things are low key kind of important. He's actually standing still. This guy is standing low key very still. Like that's what happens when you gain trust with the horses. See, I'm trying to gain trust before I take him as my own. I want to try to get to maybe like 80-90% trust before I take him in. Obviously, there's like two more horses I'm gonna get at least in the game. Um, if you guys have played Zelda before, if you know, you know. Um, so yeah. Ooh, Hestu. We got Hestu, gang. All right. I'm gonna have to stop here and go to Hestu. Luckily, I already have what he's looking for. Yes, I can see you, Hestu. Shalazah, Shalaka. It's been 100 years since anyone has been able to see me. I'm Hestu, and I need your help. Those monsters over there stole my beloved maracas. I think they're on the other side of those rocks. I can't use my powers without them, Shoko, so please go get my maracas back from them. That shouldn't be too difficult, honestly. So, we're gonna go do that real quick. I mean, do a nice thing for him. Might as well, correct? Uh, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stop him right here. I'm probably about to lose that horse, honestly. If we're being real, that horse is gonna go away at some point. So let's hope he doesn't go away yet. Okay. Oh, it's the blue guys. See, I'm gonna just start by hitting a headshot on one of them. These ones are not too strong. If I could use... I'm going to use the rest of this. I'm going to use the rest of the Traveler's Bow, but at the same time, I'm going to enjoy. There we go. Okay. I have very limited supplies of all that, so what I'm going to do is... Oh. See, like, I don't even use amiibos. That probably would be something smart to use. I'm not going to lie. I'm probably going to have to use amiibo at some point. Now watch. These bombs, guys, they work so well. Like if you can knock them all the way down. Like right here. I'm trying to knock that guy off the tower. That's going to be the ultimate goal is knock this guy off his ground all the way off. Right? We're going to get him really close to there. We're going to blow him up again. And these actually do like pretty significant damage on them once they really start getting used. If you really start using them, like significant damage is done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just keep tossing this to them. Hopefully eventually like see how they're going to get interested in it. See how they'll get interested in it. The goal is to get them so interested that they stick to it and they just fall all the way back. Boom. Like oh, I almost had him. I almost had him all the way down. If I can get him all the way down, that's the goal. The goal is to knock him off. Got him. See how fun that? It's honestly kind of fun when you just not when you knock him all the way down. That's always a fun thing to do. Oh, 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 oh. I flew him the other way, but that's okay. Still very fun, very much fun. We're gonna wait for him to get a little closer to it. Alright, he's not gonna get any closer, I don't think. See how I almost knocked him down? We gotta get him very close to it. That's gonna be the ultimate goal of this thing, is to get him very close to these. Oh, move up to it. Move up to it. Come on. I know you want to. Come on. Boom. I don't think I knocked him all the way down, but not gonna lie, I've knocked him pretty far already. I can probably honestly attack him by now. Probably scaring the crap out. Why is that? That horse is literally just standing still. That is a good horse right there. Now I'll take his stuff. Nope. Take his stuff. Take him. Got him. Just like that. Super easy. And we have officially unlocked the chest, y'all. That's a pretty big deal, not gonna lie. So let's go. Let's take our loot and let's go back to Hestu. And just as always, that loot is his maracas. So what we're gonna do is we're now gonna head back over to Hestu, show him his maracas, and we're gonna see what happens. We're gonna see what happens with Hestu. I hope he enjoys his gifts of the maracas back. This horse is low key already pretty loyal to me. I'm very happy about this situation. Like usually the horse is gonna like walk away or something, but nah, this horse is amazing. Shalakala, those are my maracas. Please give them to me. Looks like he got his maracas back. Shalaka. That's a big deal. That's gotta be like something important in like Hyrulean. That's gotta be something important in Hyrulean. But you know what? I'm gonna see if I can get this audio to work. We are gonna get this audio to work here. That's what we're gonna do also. The Korok seed is inside the ground. How am I supposed to dance now? Shoko. If I had just one Korok seed, I could sing, dance, and use my powers to help you. So you have the power of inventory expansion. So let me know if you have any Korok seeds. So I do actually have Korok seeds. So I'm gonna let him take these Korok seeds, and if you guys want to read these, you can always make sure to pause the video, and you guys can absolutely read these and see the Korok seeds and all that stuff that I'm doing here. So yeah, here we go. We're probably gonna work on making I'll probably say the weapon stash larger, over like the bow or the shield stash, because I'm gonna have a lot more weapons, I think, and a lot more bows, honestly, than shields. I played this game too much. You played this game too long when you know the whole rhythm to Hestu's maraca dance. I'm gonna work on the bow stash now. Just get all this through real quick. Da na 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 na. There we go. Perfect. So he needs to get back before Grandpa yells at him. So, uh, low key, if y'all don't know who his grandpa is, y'all will find out. Like y'all are gonna find out. I'm pretty sure his grandpa is the Great Deku Tree. So sorry if I spoiled that for y'all, but his grandpa is the Great Deku Tree. So he needs to go back to the main forest. You know, at one point I had so much trouble finding the Master Sword. Like they talked about this great forest, you know, the great Hyrule Forest and stuff like that, and I had no idea what they were talking about. But I then figured out that they were I then at some point figured out that they were talking about like the Great Deku Tree, like that whole area. Because I had no idea what that whole area it was. By the way, this is gonna be a Korok seed thing that I'm gonna just real quick complete. And let me know what y'all think. If the the Switch 2 stuff is looking better. Just I'm genuinely curious. I want to know what y'all think about that. Where have you been? Ba, 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 Why, you have those moments where you go into like a singing choral or something, you know? There is, in fact, a shrine nearby, y'all. There are, like, I think it's like 3 shrines around this area. I'm going to get 2 of them done immediately on the spot, you know? Um, so, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get as many of these done as possible here. Like before I even go see Impa, I'm getting one of these shrines done, which I don't think is gonna take multiple tries. I think it should be like a one try thing, you know. It should be a one try thing here. I may lose my horse from it too, so hopefully I don't lose my horse. Hopefully I don't. Hopefully I don't lose my horse. Let's see. We're gonna get through this shrine real quick. This one is gonna be pretty much teaching me some important like skill moves with combat. So I'm pretty excited to see how this goes. I'm pretty excited to see how this goes. Okay, so to who sets foot in this shrine, I am Talo Naeg. I share with you my knowledge from the goddess Hylia. So Talo Naeg's teaching here. So let's do this here. Honestly, this low key isn't extremely tough. Um, it's something that's pretty fun. I wonder if they use like what's it called? They're this online. They use like online like art studios, to create the games originally, or if they hand draw the games first before they put it online. Whatever they do, I think the game looks incredible. I think the second game looks incredible, and I hope they keep this animation a little longer. I hope they keep this animation for a little bit longer because I think a lot of people see this as very popular. At least keep the open world terrain, right? Keep the open world terrain and just keep making the game look better and better. I forgot what they wanted me to do there. I completely skipped through that. I'm not gonna lie. There we go. That's what I needed to do. I think that's what I needed to do. Like 3 times, right? Something like that. I forgot what they wanted me to do, so I think I'm gonna first just attack them. I'm just gonna attack first. Oh, side hop. That's what they wanted me to do. And then when you do the side hop, you do get a flurry rush. These are a little more easier for you to figure out compared to monsters. But I love the backflip. I actually like low key love this one. I'm not fully the best at it, but I do my best. So there we go. Easy work right there. Easy work. Here we go. You can repel attack if you parry with your shield at just the right time, striking the opening you create. So this is what I've been doing. This is literally what I've been doing right here. So I'm going to do that. Yeah. There we go. Perfect. So, yeah. Now build up your power and then release it to unleash a charge attack. Catch your enemies in this motion and damage them. Okay, that's what I'll do. That's what I will do. And we even got a Guardian Sword. The Guardian Sword is like one of their best weapons in the game. Um, like, gonna be real. Like, the Guardian Sword is like, I love that weapon. At least like the Guardian Sword, like plus plus plus. Like those weapons are like the great ones because, like, I don't know, they just do something with the sword. It just is really strong. It's just strong. Like I think I forgot. Like I know the starting one. The starting one is 20, and it just gets stronger and stronger from there. Like in all honesty, who wouldn't want a weapon that just gets stronger and stronger when you go to the higher pluses? And I love how they make it like the Guardian Sword, then the Guardian Sword Plus, right? It sounds like they're for real trying to like mimic iPhone when they come out with something. Like you gotta have like Guardian Sword Plus, Guardian Sword Pro, and Guardian Sword Pro Max or something. Like I would for real like start laughing so hard over that. So obviously we've seen what happens with that stuff. So we're gonna give that Spirit Orb, and we are gonna move on to another shrine, which is gonna be near her. I'd rather get those shrines done honestly first than move along. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna have to check the map. It may not be on this part of the map. If it's not on this part of the map, I'm not gonna do it. We'll try to get all the shrines that are on this part of the map done first before I move on to the next shrines around here. I forgot if there's a shrine. There are any more shrines around here? There may not be. That may be a pretty empty area. Yeah, the other shrine I'm talking about is going to be right in this area right here. I know there's one right here, which I'm going to have to do a couple things to get. And I'm pretty sure there's one right here. I'm almost positive there is. There's not any in this area right here. Mount Rizzuto. I'm pretty sure there's one right here in Okel's Naval. I'm almost positive. So what I'm gonna do right now, because I have an entryway to Impa, is I'm gonna try to get that one right over here first. I'm gonna try to get that. My ultimate goal is to get the Master Sword before I go and take down the first Divine Beast. Because the Master Sword is gonna make that whole situation so much easier. And then I want to try this when we face Ganon eventually at the end of this series. I want to try this very cool tactic that I can use. And I'm not gonna lie, I may have some times where I go and I complete these on my own, just so I can show you guys more of the gameplay um, over the just non-gameplay, over going to different side quests and stuff. Type in the comments if you want me to do absolutely everything here on camera, or if you want me to do some of these shrines and side quests off camera. I think it's completely up to y'all. But yeah, like I look at this and I see Link running up these and it's wet, and I'm like, how are you doing this? Like there are a good amount of people I know that could not do what he is doing right now. Like Link is low key like super. He is Superman. Wow, this river moves by quick. Yeah, so that shrine is right in that area down there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna paraglide. I'm gonna try to get an advantage on this run. It should give me almost fully across here, which is something that's good. I'm gonna try to get this chest. Then I'll run away because I don't really feel like fighting anyone right now. Ooh, that's not fun. Okay, but yeah, in all seriousness, we're about to go and hit up another shrine. A lot of fun, so. Oh yeah, it is right over here. I'm pretty sure it's even in the waterfall. I think it's in that waterfall area. So I'm gonna go do this shrine real quick, just so I'm not thinking about it later. It would be these times I wish I had more stamina just so I can climb up that. Uh, or I'll find if I go back to dueling peaks, I may just be able to go straight to it. Ah, here it is. It is right in there. So what I do usually is I go and I get a remote bomb. I toss it right at the edge of the river so that it stays on the very side, very edge, and it's gonna slowly move up. You see it? It is ever so slightly. It is moving up there. It is moving up, and eventually it's gonna get close enough to there where I can blow it up, and it should in in turn open that up, and then I just float down the river to it. Oh, here we go. Three, two, one, and boom. There, we opened it up. Now, all I have to do is just float right down the river to it. That's how you do it. We're going to complete this shrine real quick, and then we're going to keep moving forward, Keep moving forward with everything, and eventually, gonna go talk to Impa. That may be the last thing we do today. Oh, the apparatus stuff. Uh, we're gonna make that nice and easy for me. Look at how perfect that is. That is like almost, that's almost perfect there. It's these next ones that are like troubling. So we're gonna have to turn this over like that, right? That. Lean the controller to the side a little. Ever so slightly. Honestly, I'm fine with it looking like this. We're gonna cancel now. I mean, it's not the prettiest, but that absolutely just got the job done. I gotta find where the. Ooh, I almost fell there. I gotta find where the chest for this is. I wanna find the. I wanna find the chest. I think it's in this one. Yeah, it is. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, we're gonna turn that there, and we're gonna find the cancel button. And you know what? I don't really care if we lose a heart on this. This is way too low for me to go back up and get safe. I mean, technically, it's not. Oh my goodness! Look at that! Look at that! We have a way to climb back up. And now we're gonna find a way to get up into the shrine. Like we're gonna find a way to get ourselves into this shrine here. Yep, we have to keep it like that, and that should do it. That should do it. That should do it for us. It doesn't have, as I said, guys, it does not have to look the prettiest. It doesn't have to look the prettiest. It can look ugly, and you know what? That's okay. Point is, you just want to get to the other side. And we have officially gotten to the other side, and we are going to get through this shrine. You know that shrine was much easier on the new Switch 2 than it is on the normal Switch. I think just because of everything, you know. So I'm very happy about it. Yeah. So now oh man, I want to get up. I really want to get up there. I think there's a way to get up there. Like I really do. I believe that there's a way to get up. I believe that there is a way to get up there. And you know what? I'm gonna find that way. I'm gonna find that way to get up there with only one bar, one singular circle bar of stamina. I'm gonna find a way to get up there. Um. Oh, actually, I lied at the beginning. You get the Master Sword based on hearts, which is why I'm gonna. Oh God, I wonder if I can get him. Oh, this is gonna suck. There, got him. Just like that, I got the bear, y'all. Raw prime meat. That is like some of the best meat that you can get there. Apart from like gourmet, which is what I would love to have. I would love to have me some of the gourmet meat in this game. Like I generally sometimes just wonder how it tastes. Up there, I need to get up there. So when you're climbing with one bar of stamina, the biggest thing you need to figure out is when are you gonna take your breaks? When are you gonna take your breaks? That's probably the first biggest thing is when are you gonna be able to find time to rest that stamina level? For me, I think I'm gonna be able to make it up to this area. I think I'll be able to make it up to this area relatively safely right here, where I can now let go and just rest, get some more stamina, and then I'll be able to make it to the next couple areas. But that's the biggest thing you need to do when trying to get up to these areas is just to find a place to rest. If you don't find a place to rest, trust me, it'll make the game 30, 300 times tougher if you're trying to do it all in one go. Don't ever try to do it all in one go because it will take some time. You see how I'm doing this? I let go, but Link can still run up. That's a super easy way to conserve stamina energy and build back up the stamina. Because as I'm letting go, it may only be for a little bit that I let go, but in the long run, it gives Link more stamina. Where I would have probably run out of stamina there, I let Link rest so then I can get my stamina back, especially because it's late at night and monsters now show up. Let's look. Volcano. I haven't even gone to the volcano, and I'm just gonna let you guys know the volcano, man. The volcano is the place to go if you're looking to get some wood. Or no, not wood. My bad. Although there are some trees there where you can get wood. Minerals. If you're looking to get minerals, go no other than the good old volcano, and that's where you can find like the most gold mineral deposits there. That's where you can find like all the golden mineral deposits that you would want. Let's see. There is an area right there. There is an area right there. I don't think that's the shrine. Okul's Navel. It's down right down there. That's where I need to go. I'm gonna try to get this flag thing. I'm sorry. I love getting these Korok things. Gotta be something. Oh, is that one of the ones where there's like something hiding? Is that one of the ones where something's hiding now? Like some balloon I have to pop or something? Oh my god, the luminous stone. Well, we've also found an iron shroom that will greatly help with defense. Oh lord, I don't think I've been in this area before. Okay, so these luminous stones, obviously not as expensive as diamonds, but more expensive than amber. I think you get like 60 per luminous stone. And if you find the right person, you can make a lot of money off of the luminous stone. So, of course, I'm gonna look for that person, that same person. They're all asleep. I may, I may go attack at some point just to get whatever's in that chest. I don't think I've ever attacked that area. I think this legitimately is like our first time that I've been in this area. Okay, I'm almost positive there is something in Okul's Navel. I'm almost positive there's a shrine there. But just in case, I'm gonna look around here too. I need to go around here. Nope. No, we're going to the navel, y'all. We're going down to the navel and we're gonna look for this shrine. I'm almost positive that this has a shrine here. Or has something for the DLC pack. Either one of those. Like there's a cave right here. This is a cave entrance. Or this may be that's an entryway. That's an entryway. Yeah, I believe there's something down here. I hope it's not just a Korok seed, dude. I really hope it's not just a Korok seed. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. Although now nothing's beeping, so I know like there's nothing down here. Oh man. Okay. That is okay. I'm pretty sure there is one around here. If y'all wanna help me, let me know where it is. I would appreciate that. But for now, we're gonna go and we're gonna go see Impa, and that's how we're gonna finish this. That's how we're gonna finish this episode off. Cause yeah, that was the main goal, and that's what we're gonna do. Okay. What's up, horse? I promise you guys, we're gonna name that horse Fred. And guys, I am going to get Fred a family. I'm gonna get Fred a family. I'm gonna make him part of my family. If we can get like a W Fred in the comments, I would appreciate that. If you guys can subscribe for Fred, I would appreciate that. So let's do this. We got Paya here, who has a huge crush on Link. I don't fully understand it, but he has a huge crush on Link, and sometimes I wish that Link and Paya could get together at some point, but they're not. And here we go. So, you're finally awake. It's been quite a long time, Link. I'm much older now, but you remember me, don't you? Obviously, to walk in and stuff, and it looks like I lost the memory of Impa. So yeah, we're gonna just remember stuff on the way. I think that was a really sorry. So a lot of new players come in and start this chapter, because a lot of people new here like don't fully know what Zelda is, and Nintendo's did a good job here trying to get new fans in. But let's start. 100 years ago, yes, 100 years ago, the kingdom of Hyrule was destroyed. After you fell, Princess Zelda's final wish was to place you in a sacred slumber. And then, all alone she went to face Ganon. Before Princess Zelda went to nobly meet her fate, she entrusted me with some words she wished to say to you. I've been waiting 100 years to deliver the princess's message. However, these words, which the princess risked her life to leave you, well, if you are to hear them, you must be prepared to risk your life as well. But I'm afraid that burden may be too much to bear while you are still without your memories. I leave the choice to you. When you feel you are ready to receive the princess's message, return to me. I'm ready. I've waited 100 years for this. Am I prepared to risk it? Oh, yes. Ha! Not a memory to your name, yet you are as intent as ever to charge forward with only courage and justice on your side. You haven't changed a bit. Once a hero, always a hero. Well, let's get started here. Very well. Since you have lost your memory, I'll recount for you all that has happened. The history of the royal family of Hyrule is also the history of Calamity Ganon, a primal evil that has endured over the ages. The evil has turned back time again and again by a warrior wielding the soul of a hero and the princess who carries the blood of the goddess. With the passage of time, each conflict with Ganon faded into legend. So listen closely as I tell you of this legend that occurred 10,000 years ago. Hyrule was then blossoming as a highly advanced civilization. Even the most powerful monsters posed little threat to the denizens of the realm. The people thought it was wise to utilize their technological prowess to ensure safety of the land should Calamity Ganon ever return. They constructed 4 mechanical wonders that came to be known as divine beasts. They also built a legion of autonomous weapons called Guardians. Divine beasts were piloted by 4 individuals of exceptional skill from across the land. And thus the plan to neutralize Ganon was forged. Upon Ganon's inevitable return to Hyrule, the princess and the hero fought alongside these 4 champions against this ancient evil. The Guardians were tasked with protecting the hero, as the divine beast unleashed a furious attack upon their terrible foe. And then the hero, wielding the sword that seals the darkness, delivered his final blow. The princess used her sacred power to seal away Calamity Ganon. A 100 years ago, in preparation for the foretold revival of Ganon, we strove to follow the lead of our ancestors of 10,000 years prior. But in the end, despite our best efforts and careful planning, we underestimated his power. In order to avoid making that grave mistake again, the princess left you these words. Free the 4 divine beasts. That's what she said. 4 divine beasts. The 4 divine beasts are the ancient Sheikah weapons wielded by the 4 champions who Ganon defeated. The divine beast Va Rudania, controlled by Daruk of the Gorons. Divine beast Va Medo, controlled by Rivali of the Rito. Divine beast Va Aruda, controlled by Mipha of the Zora. And the divine beast Va Naboris, controlled by Urbosa of the Gerudo. It would be extremely ill-advised to face Ganon without the power of the divine beast to help you. You must infiltrate the divine beasts that were stolen by Ganon 100 years ago and bring them back to our side. More information about the divine beasts can be found by locating the 4 races scattered across Hyrule. The Sheikah Slate will guide you on your way. You must go where it tells you and meet each leader there. Seems that your Sheikah Slate is not yet complete. The Vice Princess Zelda left you as your guide and also your memory. Now, let's see. Someone at the research lab in Hayteno Village might be able to help you. Hayteno Village. There we go. Location shining on the eastern edge is Hayteno Village. It is a small village, one of very few places that avoid suffering significant damage during the Great Calamity. Your Princess Zelda's only hope in Hyrule's as well. You cannot turn back now. Follow your heart and seize your destiny. So guys, I have completed that officially. I have officially completed that, which that makes me very happy. Which also unfortunately means, y'all, that it is my time to get off. So I hope you guys have a blessed rest of your day. And guys, I will talk to y'all later. And I will for sure be making more of these videos. Okay, guys. Peace.